Hey guys, I've been struggling with depression for about 10 years. After reading Feeling Good by David Burns, I've been able to improve my symptoms with about 80 to 90%. I see that there isn't many good tutorials on CBT here on YouTube, so I almost feel a sense of duty to share these tools with the world and help people who are suffering. This video is going to be a quick introduction to cognitive distortions and the APC model. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so CBT is a set of tools that will help you change the way you think. The theory goes that depression is actually caused by faulty thinking. These faulty thought patterns can be summarized in the following cognitive distortions: all or nothing thinking, overgeneralization, mental filters, disqualifying the positive, jumping to conclusions, which has two undercategories: mind reading and the fortune teller error. Then we go over to magnification, catastrophizing or minimization, emotional reasoning, should statements, labeling and mislabeling, and personalization. Now it's time to talk back to our faulty thoughts. Here's an example with the ABC model. We put down our negative thoughts in the column automatic thought. Then we find the associated cognitive distortions in our cheat sheet. And finally, we write down the rational response. It's incredibly important that you believe the rational response 100%. If you don't believe it, then it won't work. Let's do an example. Here is a typical thought I get after I fail a test or fall short in some sort of performance. I'm gonna think, I am stupid. Now, let's look at what cognitive distortions are associated with that thought. The first one I will pick is a mental filter. You pick out a single negative detail and dwell on it exclusively so that your vision of reality becomes darkened, like the drop of ink that colors the entire beaker of water. Okay. I also think this thought is guilty of labeling, because I label myself as stupid. And now it's time to write down the rational response to take the sting out of the thought. Let's find some good arguments against the thought. So here we have it. To me, this is sufficient proof that I'm not completely dumb, and by looking at these facts, I don't really believe my negative thought anymore, so it doesn't feel as bad as it initially did. Let's do one more example. This is a typical thought I have when I get rejected. I'll think, I'm a loser. Now let's identify the cognitive distortions. I find this thought to be guilty of disqualifying the positive. I'll show you why. It's also guilty of labeling, like the last distortion was, since I label myself a loser. Okay. Here are some of my rational responses to this thought. I have many good friends. I have a good job. I take care of people around me and myself. I don't know if you see it, but this kind of changes the authenticity or the realism of your original thought. So at least I feel a lot better after going through it like this. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. I know it's not very professional, it's my first one, If you want more of this content, tell me in the comments. I also appreciate constructive criticism so that I can improve. Lastly, I would like to highly recommend the book Feeling Good by David Burns. It was a game changer for me personally. I'm going to post a link in the description. I hope all of you beat depression and live happy lives. Look forward to see you next time. Bye.